Welcome to 2017, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to the channel as well. I am Stylosa and this is Unit Lost. Now, it is customary to have a New Year's resolution, or maybe a few resolutions, and I thought maybe we should get some Overwatch New Year resolutions in. And I'm going to tell you what mine are, and I want you guys to tell me what yours are in the comments below. So, when I play Overwatch, I generally play competitive. When I say generally, I mean that is all I do. I just play Overwatch competitive all the time. I don't even remember the last time I played quick play. Oh no, I do actually. I was playing May in quick play for some reason. That was about it. That is the only time I've played quick play in ages and ages. I haven't even clicked on the arcade button in I don't even know how long. It's getting a bit ridiculous. So, what my first resolution is to have more fun. But what I mean by that is not like messing around or anything like that, because I have fun when I play competitive games. But competitive is competitive, right? This is where you're trying to win. I want to have more fun. I want to go into quick play. I want to play more of the arcade modes, because I kind of get stuck in this rut. And this is sort of like, I don't know, the second time this has happened to me, where I get really into competitive and then I kind of don't really do much else, and then I sort of burn out a little bit on it, and then I sort of get renewed energy and go back into it again. But what I think I should do is not just be slamming competitive all the time, is maybe swapping around what I'm doing, like maybe play a little bit of quick play, maybe play a bit of the arcade modes, a bit of 3v3, a bit of brawl, something like that. Like that would like really mix things up. I think kind of in the back of my head I'm waiting for more sort of PvE stuff to be added to the game, because I think once that happens I would gladly do that. Like when Junkenstein's Revenge was out, what I used to do then is I'd play competitive, but just to calm down, yeah, it would be calm down sometimes, but to sort of chill out more so I guess than calm down, I would just go and play Junkenstein's Revenge, because it was like a nice sort of shooting gallery, and it was practice, and it was great, and it was good fun. So yeah, maybe in the back of my mind I am kind of waiting for more PvE, but I'm going to make an effort to do that, because all I'm doing is playing competitive at the moment, which isn't a bad thing, but sometimes it can kind of make you very intense. Like it does stress you out sometimes, even if you're like, yeah, I'm not going to tilt, I'm not going to be toxic, I'm going to be happy to my team. You still get those people on your team, and it can kind of drain the fun out of the game for you. So, and every multiplayer game's like this as well, so it's not really an Overwatch specific issue, but I think I've got to do a little bit better at managing that kind of sort of burnout, I think, and I'm going to try and do that. Which leads me on to my next resolution, and that is to be positive in every single game that I play. Now, I am 90% of the time. Sometimes, though, and I know I'm bad for this, but sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, like, I'll start thinking to myself, what is this guy doing? Why has he just done that? That was such a bad ultimate. I'm not saying this over microphone, like, I would never say this to the team, but I'm just, like, I'm saying it to myself, and I know when I'm doing that I'm starting to throw the game myself, because I'm thinking, right, well, I'm thinking negative, and I'm starting to tilt, and I'm starting to blame my team, although, like I said, never over the microphone, but I am saying it to myself. Like, I'll be playing, I'll be like, oh my god, what the hell was that ult Zarya? But, like, that's bad, because as soon as I start saying that, I start believing that, and that's not great. Like I said, I only do it in, maybe 1 out of 100 games, but I still do it, and I want to try and get rid of it. I think it might just be the fact that I'm a human, maybe? I don't know. But I want to be more positive, because if you're positive, you will win more games. And there's going to be moments where, by being positive, you can sort of push the team to victory, because sometimes people do get very not tilted's not the right word to use in this example, but people get very stressed out. This generally happens on on King of the Hill maps, where if you go 2 down, they just throw the game. It's like they don't even try on the 3rd round. It's like, what's the point? Let's get out of the game. But if you stay positive at that crucial moment, you can sometimes get the reverse sweep in, and when you get them, they are ever so sweet. So yeah, I'm going to try and be positive in every single game, and also be positive to other people. When you see somebody make a mistake, be nice to them. Like, I want to do this as well. Like, instead of thinking, oh god, why did that guy do that with his ultimate, I'm going to start thinking, or I'm going to start saying, unlucky Zarya, that was unlucky, not too bad, because then that makes them feel better. Like, never be negative to them over the microphone, but instead of me being negative to myself by saying, oh god, what the hell, Zarya, you've wasted it. And the key thing here is I'm not saying this over the mic, because that'd be suicidal. What I should be saying is opening my microphone and going, unlucky Zarya, it'll be okay next time, or something like that. That would help the team a lot, and I'm going to try and do that. Another resolution I've got is I would like to play in some of the ESL UK tournaments. Now, I did this when Overwatch first launched, played in a couple of the early tournaments that they held. These are free to play. Well, you don't have to pay to enter them. All you do, get a team together, enter into the competition. They run a couple of times a week. They even get casted on Twitch as well, which is cool, by like up-and-coming casters. And you can just play in a team, and it's a totally different game, Overwatch is. Competitive Overwatch is one thing, but playing in a tournament competition, even if it's a low low-level tournament competition, but having 6 people together that have to try and work together, it's such a different game. Like, it's almost like ultra competitive in a way. It's not, because you're all working together and you don't really get that well, you don't get the toxicity kind of thing which you get in competitive, which can lead to the stress, which I think has led to a lot of the stress that I've suffered with Overwatch over 2016 has been because I'll go into a game and I'm like, yeah, great, we've just won a game, go into another game, and then I just get a guy who's just moaning over the microphone and he's moaning about picks, and then we lose that game and I'm like, oh, okay, go into another game and I get the same sort of person again, and I'm like, oh my god, and that sort of drains me. But with playing in a full team in these little competitions, you kind of get a more pure Overwatch experience because you all work together and you try and sort of pull off crazy strategies and stuff, and it is really fun. And I would like to do a series on this on the channel, maybe have like a little sort of unit loss team which kind of goes around and tries to enter these competitions, playing against other amateur people, because these are not pro competitions. These are like, I guess you could maybe say semi-pro, but pros don't play in them because there's no money. It's just for like bragging rights. It's like, oh yes, I won the ESL UK Weekly 32 or whatever. You know what I mean? But I would really like to do that, and I think that'd be awesome. And I guess my last New Year's resolution is to, and I kind of covered this in a video I made recently, but I'd like to put more fun stuff onto the YouTube channel, because a lot of the stuff I'm putting out is discussion videos, is guide videos, is, well, it will be now over-analysed with the review stuff, is news videos, but I'd like to get more fun videos out there. And I think the reason why I don't have that many fun sort of videos, or like fun highlight videos where crazy things have gone on, is because a lot of the time I'm playing competitive and we're really trying to win. So it's not like, it isn't like we're having a great crazy time over the microphones. Like sometimes we do, but it's all very not dry is not the right word, but it's all very like, Anna is low, you know, Ryan's low, kill Ryan 1 HP, let's combo Graviton and Earth Shatter or something, you know. Is that, yeah, that will be a combo, I guess. It's very dry. It's not crazy stuff. It's not like, yeah, let's go and do something crazy. And I'd like to get more of that in, I think, because, like I said, that goes back to having a bit more sort of crazy fun, because I do have, like, I think my problem is I'm quite competitive, and I do like to play in a competitive nature. I like to see if I can get better at something. I know I'm not crazy competitive in the sense of, like, I'll go mental on a microphone and I'll start shouting at people like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that more, and all that stuff. I don't really do that, but I like to try and better myself, and I don't know where that comes from. It must just be in my DNA or whatever, but that's probably why I play a lot of competitive, and that's why I don't so much go and play 5 Torbjorns and a Lucio in no hero limit mode. But I think I need to do that a bit more, because I think that'd be fun. Alright guys, I'm going to leave the video at that. Let me know what your Overwatch New Year's resolutions are, whether that's if you're trying to be less toxic, if you're trying to learn new heroes, if you're trying to, I don't know, maybe form a team or get into esports or something. I don't know. Let me know what they are in the comments below. It's going to be very fun to read them. And 2017 is going to be the year of Overwatch, because we are going to see a load of new content for this game. And it's either going to make or break the game, and I think, hopefully, it'll make the game even better. Oh my god. Alright guys, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost, and I will catch you on the next one. And do remember, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. Toodaloo.